Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Attorney General, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
What have you been up to? Tell me, what have you been up to?
Well, you know, we are hitting the road. The campaign is at its high pitch now, and every energy is dedicated in that direction.
Speaking about campaign, I wanted to find out from you with respect to the disciplined forces voting, coming out to vote. Well, as we say, the special voters. But I know you're qualitative discipline.
The disciplined forces voting. Yes.
Voting. Tell me about that, because I realize in the past there have been a lot of challenges with respect to these agencies coming out to vote.
So, as you know, in most countries, like in Trinidad, the disciplined forces vote separately.
Maybe 1 week before each year, 1 week before
Yes,
for the special voters.
Right. It's about the same period here in Guyana. Because obviously they have to maintain law and order and they have to perform vital public functions on Elections Day. So the law permits them to vote on a special day. That day is Friday coming.
Friday here.
Friday here. And we expect a large turnout. We expect also that they will vote in favor of the People's Progressive Party. And that's based on, first of all, they are part of the citizenry of the country, so they are benefiting from all the transformation, all the creation of wealth, all the opportunities that we are creating in the country and that have been created in the country over the past 5 years. Their children are benefiting from our scholarship programs. They benefit from the cash grant. They will benefit from free education, university. They will benefit from the wonderful healthcare opportunities that we are presenting in the country. So they will benefit from everything else. So that's the first thing. But secondly, they have good reason to vote for the People's Progressive
What
Party.
are their reasons?
In addition to the macro issues that I just spoke about, which will benefit the whole country, we have restored, for example, to the Army, a special bonus that we had implemented when we were in government, and that was abolished by the APN UAFs.
APNU.
We have restored that. We
What's
have
bonus about?
It's an annual bonus that we paid the soldiers that they just took away. They just took away just like that. And we have restored it. The soldiers look forward to that and they've expressed their deep gratitude that we have done.
It's like a back pay, as we say.
Yes, and the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And then in each of these agencies, you have the Army, you have the fire service, you have the prison service.
All these different disciplines.
And the police service, of course, the police force. We have created an unprecedented wave of training opportunities and educational opportunities locally, but more so internationally, that they have never been exposed to. We have international training and educational programs that they attend almost weekly.
Okay.
Different
So you bring
segments.
persons.
No, we send them.
You send them
We
abroad
send
for
them
training.
all across. We have a memorandum of agreement and understanding and memorandum of work signed with many countries in Europe, many countries in Asia, including India, China, Japan. We have, of course, with the United States, with the United Kingdom.
So they are up with the times then. Your forces are up with the
That's
times.
right. So they get exposure to all these training opportunities. They get certified.
Okay.
They get qualified. We have a lot of incentives. For example, they benefit from a housing program that allows them to get house lots at subsidized price and in an accelerated way. And all of them are entitled to this.
Every one of them?
Every one of them.
So there's no challenges they will already face once they are a member of the force.
That's correct.
Police, fire.
That's correct. Their children also get scholarships and
so special attention is placed on their children and their families. Okay, very interesting.
These are opportunities that never existed before. So they have all of this. Then in addition to that, they're working.
What about medical, sir? Just tell me about medical.
Well,
that's important.
They benefit also from the normal medical facilities that the country offers. They benefit from the national insurance scheme that all the other employees benefit from.
Yeah.
They have a whole host of other opportunities in terms of resources. The disciplined forces of our country have never been resourced in the manner that they are now being resourced.
Okay.
If you look at the army, every corps of the army now has modern equipment, modern vehicles, modern crime fighting apparatus, the fire service. We have never had so many new fire stations.
How many stations you'll have open?
Fire
stations.
I don't have the
But
number.
countless.
Many,
What about
many
equipment?
over the past 5 years.
Those equipment
Brand
currently in Guyana, could it be compared to international?
Any part of the world.
Wow.
Any part of the world.
Yeah.
We have the state of
the art, yeah.
apparatus and equipment. The prison service, we are building a huge modern penitentiary, huge modern prison facilities.
How many persons
at
are
the back of the
expected to be
city.
incarcerated there? Okay. Could it accommodate?
The capacity is a couple thousand, right? But it's modern, it's rehabilitative,
Yeah.
as well as punitive. It has all type of educational and training facilities.
That facility could be compared to international
It's
standards.
built to international standards.
Okay.
It's built to the current UN convention,
Geneva Convention. Yeah.
right? Those
Yeah.
those international, the US tests. It meets all of those tests.
Okay.
So the people are working in proper environment, and then promotional opportunity. We have been very transparent, and we have ensured that there are adequate promotional opportunities. The president the other day engineered perhaps the largest promotion ever done
I saw it. I saw it.
in
Yeah.
any discipline forces,
Yeah.
at least in the Caribbean.
So it boosts that morale
That's
among the
correct.
police officers.
So thousands of police
Yeah.
officers were promoted, and these are persons who may have been languishing in one post.
I remember,
for years.
not cutting you across HE, someone said that they have been in that post for 10 years.
10 years, yes.
And they were never really acknowledged for
Many-
this contribution.
Many were there for 15 years.
Yeah, so they felt demoralized.
That's correct. And so, in total, they have many, many reasons why they should vote for the People's Progressive Party. And we promise even more going forward. We promise to improve the facilities, improve their remuneration package, improve their extra benefits, and
Overtime, that's
overtime,
Uh-huh.
and we have a whole tax regime that
Right.
deals with overtime,
uh-huh.
ensuring that they get proper pensions, ensuring that their NIS payments and pensions are guaranteed to them.
Yeah.
So, and I have no doubt that in the next couple of years, we will have greater amenities and greater opportunities to which these members are going to be exposed. And they know that.
They
They
know
are
that.
working in this system. They know that the conditions under which they work is possibly the best it has ever been in life. Life generally, Ian, as you would have observed, is at its highest quality ever in this country. And our pledge is to elevate it higher. And of course, the disciplined forces will be part of that, right?
So special
that-
attention is being placed on the disciplined forces now.
Yes, of course. We have identified various sector of employees that each one of them have their own peculiarities
Yeah.
and own peculiar issues surrounding them. And we have a manifesto and a developmental program that cater for every single niche.
It was
in
mentioned
this-
in the manifesto at the
That's
actual
correct.
launch yesterday.
So from the boat operators,
Yeah.
the taxi drivers,
No one is left behind.
no one is excluded.
No one is excluded.
No one is excluded. We have large miners, small miners, medium scale miners. We have the guy who mining a couple chicken or a couple cows. We
Small
also
farmers.
have the plantation farmers as well.
Yeah.
So, and that's why our manifesto is so nuanced. It targets every conceivable group in the country. And that's why we say that we have the most comprehensive and sustainable manifesto. You see, we don't promise things that we can deliver. Our promises are pragmatic, they are real, they are founded in reality, and most importantly, they are affordable, having regard to our macroeconomic credentials and capabilities, we are not going to promise things that are going to be unsustainable, that we can't finance them, right? Because you live in a world that you don't control half of the things that are going on, and there are external forces that can cause severe internal impacts on your economy over which you have no control. But the promises that we have made are promises of the quality and type that can ensure their delivery, even if we have to withstand some of these shocks. And we promise only that which we can deliver. The University of Guyana,
Yeah.
tuition is completely free,
Wow.
from a diploma
Yeah.
all the way to whatever is the highest form of
PhD.
of matriculation. Yes,
Yeah.
they offer PhD in a very few courses.
Yeah.
So yes, it's absolutely free across the board. But more important is that we have a scholarship program that is unmatched in the Western Hemisphere.
Tell me about it.
It's a scholarship program where we fund the scholarships for any Guyanese, and we have a total of over 100 odd universities across the globe. Top-notch university. Every one of them, their degrees and certifications are recognized globally, and we have about 100 odd universities to which we grant scholarships for our students to study in any conceivable discipline offered by those universities. We have a list, an exhaustive list of studies that you can sign on to. So far, you would not believe that 40,000 Guyanese have benefited from that program. From 2020 to now, 40,000 out of a population of an annual population of, let's say, 500,000.
Wow. That is impressive. That is impressive.
So that's nearly 10% of our population. The scholarship program is catered for an adult all the way to a pensioner.
And what about persons from the different agencies like police and fire service who wants to pursue?
Tens of thousands of them
Yeah.
are on, because you can do it while you're
You
working.
can do a master's.
It's online. You
do a
can do a
degree.
certificate. You can do a diploma. You can do a bachelor's. You can do a LLM, a master's.
For
You can do a PhD. All free in technical, vocational, and academic endeavors. Right, and that's why it is structured in such a way that even if you have no matriculate academic qualification, you can be trained to be
No
a
previous
welder.
skill. Yeah.
You can be trained to be a mason and be certified.
Whatever vocational skill. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
correct. So that's why I say
Yeah.
it's about 100 different universities and vocational.
So you have that on the OJT, on the job training programs and whatnot.
We have that in the government itself. We have trained over 80,000 persons from 2020 to 2025.
80,000.
80,000 in
And then they absorbed into different
mechanics, welding, heavy duty operation, carpentry, a number of
So
disciplines.
they can now show a certificate. That's
Exactly.
a trade that you're familiar with. That's
No, you are certified.
certified and
Certified
recognized.
and recognized.
Okay,
Cake
okay.
making, a dressing salon, the
Very good, yeah.
vacuuming and
Yeah,
manicuring,
yeah.
dozens and dozens of discipline. Over 80,000 we have already trained and are in the system working.
Yeah.
That's why when we say that over the past 5 years we have created 60,000 jobs that were not there in 2020.
Persons from the OJT program were absorbed in different
Yes, they work in oil and gas. They work now for $300-400 US an hour in the bush, in the mining industry, operating an excavator. With the
Coming
same
from OJT?
That's correct.
Oh, that's impressive. That's impressive.
We have a board of industrial training.
But you know what somebody was telling me? Is it true that, okay, you all have been in power for almost 5 years.
5 years.
But imagine all this was done. And 2 years, because of COVID, you did absolutely nothing. So 3 years, you had a time to work.
2 years the country was shut down.
Wow.
Even the court system was not functioning.
Yeah.
Right? For 2 years, you couldn't import you couldn't export, you couldn't work on your job.
So in 3 years you did all this? You all did all
In
this?
about 3 years,
And
yeah,
some
when
months.
the economy returned to full throttle.
Yeah.
And we don't live on an island, we live in a world.
Yeah.
So the whole world was shut down. So it was the world
Yeah.
kickstart the beginning.
Exactly.
So you had
It had a trickle down.
exactly.
Yeah,
It took
that's
about
a trickle
6
down
months more
Yeah.
to get
Really mobilized.
on full
Yeah.
throttle. So
Yeah.
so you have those challenges, and we have been able to achieve
Mm.
everything that you are seeing. And I know that you have traveled the country. Everything we have achieved. And imagine in the next year, because we had to do some heavy lifting this period,
Yeah.
build all the roads and bridges that were dilapidated, fix the health system. Imagine the next 5 years where we can concentrate on other things that make life easier, right? Quality sports facilities. You know, we can do the bridge, the Quarantine River,
Yeah.
made the trade links that are important.
Yeah.
We can complete the gas to show project to ensure that we have cheap and reliable source of electricity to kickstart our manufacturing sector. We can kick off the hemp sector. The hemp is a sleeping giant here.
How fruitful was it? Well, I saw you at a big trade show. Here on over the weekend, it's a trade show, am I right?
Well, yeah, the housing street
Yeah.
exhibition, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right there we give out 2,000 titles.
Serious?
1,000 we have distributed. In Guyana, you know the flat land.
Yeah.
That's why they used to call us in Trinidad the mudland.
The lagoon.
The mudland people, yes. The lands are swamp,
Yeah.
abandoned, used to plant rice or cane. We take those lands and develop them one at a time.
Yeah.
You got to fill up trenches, you know.
Yeah.
There's a flat country.
Infrastructure.
We have to build the
Water
outgrade,
lines.
put in water lines,
Utilities.
align the road,
Yeah.
put in electricity, telephone poles, and then lot them out.
And you all give it
Water.
out back to the people.
And give it out back to the people at next to nothing price. And we have done 52,000 from 2020 to now, including tens of thousands of houses on them. We're not only doing house lots. We have a housing program where we sell houses now. And we go to the bank and we negotiate with the bank at a special rate for you to get your mortgage. And we work with you until you hand over that title to the bank. And
Unbelievable.
a complete policy. We take you without anything. You get a house lot, you get a house, you get a mortgage, and the best possible rate permitted by law. And then we hand you the keys, and you.
And just going back, and you imagine all that the disciplined forces will be experiencing.
They are benefiting from all of that.
benefiting from
They are
all that.
benefiting from all of that. And that's 52,000.
But when you do all this infrastructure, last time I spoke to the president a couple of weeks ago, and he made mention of something to me. He said that when we put these houses in these areas and start to do all these big infrastructure work in different communities and supermarket, the market value of the homes going up. So they can refinance.
Yeah. When we finish, when we finish the direct cost, for example, maybe 50,000 US, that those homes can be sold the next day for 300,000-400,000 US.
Oh,
Immediately.
serious?
You just go and ask for the price. You just go to a real estate agent and you
Based on the infrastructure going on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ask how much one of those houses will go for on the market. And I will tell you.
So that's like a government house and it would nothing there.
Right, and I will tell you how much it costs the owner.
So getting a government house is like a big investment because
It's a
you know
huge
that you
investment.
have something of great value. Huh? Tell me.
It's a huge investment. Remember, we are building malls
Right?
next to these communities.
Yeah.
We're building hospitals next to them.
Yeah.
We are building shopping centers. We are building recreational centers. We are building stadia now. We have 4 or 5 stadia under construction. So these places that used to be swamplands are now fine residential complexes.
Yes.
And you have concrete drains now we are going to do now right across the country. Like you have concrete drain in Trinidad.
Box drain.
Yeah, right. So we are transforming these communities. We sold the house lots. I was talking at a public meeting the other day, and sometimes we don't tell the story, our own success story.
Tell it to me.
We started to sell the house lots to the Guyanese people for $250,000. $50 US for 1 year.
200?
250.
100?
Yeah,
Not 1,000?
250 US.
250 US?
Yes, for 100 by 100 house lot,
Yeah,
100
okay.
by 50.
Okay, right.
That is how we started the housing program.
And the value of those homes now?
To create one of those house lots,
Yeah.
it costs about 25,000 US dollars.
But yet you sold the Guyanese people for 200
And 50. And right now, I don't think anybody paying more than 10,000 US for any house lot anywhere. Right? Anywhere.
Well,
We have houses,
yeah.
3-bedroom, 2-bedroom houses for 100,000 US dollars, house and land.
And I also saw a project, and I was very impressed with it, where like professionals, they get to pick their own, the quality of homes that they would like to live. It's a very upscale kind of house.
Yeah, we have
If it's a-
various models.
Various models. I was very impressed with.
Yes.
I know your people giving us a little indication that you have to leave now.
Yes.
But explain that to me really fast, sir.
No, our policy, our housing policy is a flexible one.
Yeah.
Right. It offers different options
Yeah.
because you have different income brackets that you want to
yeah.
attract. So you may have a lawyer, you may have a doctor, you may have an accountant, but then you have someone a little lower. So you have you have a housing drive must cater for everyone. And Prime Minister Gonzalez comes to Guyana and he goes to our housing scheme.
And he's impressed.
And he's in awe.
Yeah, he's in awe.
Right?
He's in awe.
He's
a
in
great
awe
guy.
at what he sees.
Yeah.
So and our president, when he was the Minister of Housing,
Yeah.
well, is responsible for many of the large housing schemes that you see there, and that's how he built his portfolio as a successful person in government. So the housing, and I'm only speaking about housing.
Yeah.
We have a similar story to tell in every sector. We have 12 brand new modern hospitals that we are building from 2020 to now. We have opened about 7 already. These are world class.
Yeah.
World class.
Yeah. I was very impressed. I saw a couple of the videos.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So we have them, and we are going to open about 2 more before the 1st of September. And then just the hospitals. We have 10 5-star international hotels
Yeah.
under construction, and you would have seen them and so on. And that's just the tip of the
Well,
iceberg.
Mr. Nan, well, AG, Mr. Nandlall, I must say I'm happy, and people have to take you now, but I'm happy for sharing this moment with us. So with respect to the disciplined forces coming out to vote on Friday, what you have in store and plans for them and what they can get.
And my last word of encouragement to them is to vote progress, vote peace, vote prosperity, vote BPP.
Thank you, AG. Thank you again, sir. Thank you again.